Hey guys, what's up? Today in the BrickLab, we're taking a look at the weirdest LEGO mech ever. So back near the end of 2021, LEGO Japan posted some promotional combo models from some creator and idea sets, and also this one, which is an odd mech for Zane or Lloyd. I'm not entirely sure, and we may never find out. But it's certainly a unique design and actually not that hard to build, despite what it looks like. All you have to do is take Zane's Titan mech from January 2021 if you have it, and replace most of those white pieces with the teal pieces from the Jungle Dragon set. Now, obviously both of those have long since been discontinued, and I would have preferred to have made this video back when it was still relevant, but unfortunately this little thing was tucked into my collection at the time since I was in the middle of a move, and I figured before I take it apart I should at least show you guys. So here we have the dragon in all its spectacularness. So like I pointed out, this model is not actually that hard to build. It's basically just replacing a lot of the white pieces with teal pieces. There were a couple sections that aren't as obvious as first. In fact, this section on the chest here, I'm still not sure whether or not I built that correctly, but based on the images, I can't tell if it's just balancing there or if there's some other connection, but basically what I did here was use a clip and a plate with a bar here to support that bracket at its somewhat odd angle. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure whether or not that's correct, but that's the solution I went with, and it stays in place. And you can see how the back of the head is built right here. Obviously, it's a little bit flimsy with just a single clip and a ball socket supporting the entire head. If you open it up, you can see how it's attached. I think my version is a little bit different from the official LEGO Japanese version, but I found that it worked the best, or was the most efficient with the parts we had, I guess. The only problem I would say with this mech is that it is very flimsy. It's gonna fall apart if you even... It's gonna fall apart if you so much as look at it. Balancing it is fairly tricky, and of course, like you saw with the head, it does not want to stay on very well. Obviously, that's not the hugest issue since this was just a promotional model, not an official LEGO set, and I'm guessing that if anyone does build this, they're most likely going to be putting it on display and not actually trying to play around with it or anything, because if they do, they are in for a rude surprise, let me tell you. Now, originally when I saw this thing, I did want to make a full-on step-by-step build tutorial, but I just don't think that's very practical here. You can figure out most of this build just from looking at it and from knowing which parts are used. And the good thing about it is that there are actually a ton of parts left over from the Zippy Dragon. So if you don't have the dragon, you actually don't need to buy the whole thing in order to build this mech. I'll put a part list in the description with all the parts that are used from the set, minus these head pieces, of course, because they're not available in Bricklink Studio yet, or probably ever. But yeah, if you do want to build this mech, feel free to download that part list, gather whatever parts you need, and go ahead and start building. And let me know what you think of this mech in the comments below, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm still pretty much on the fence. I can't tell if I like this or this is the most depraved thing to ever walk the face of the earth. Anyway, that's about all that I have for you guys with this video. If you liked it, you already know what to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that other good stuff. Feel free to download the part list, of course, build it, let me know what you think in the comment section below, and that'll do it until next time. Wait, oh shoot, this thing's supposed to be 20 seconds. We'll just fix it in post.